Guys, I'm here to tell you today that Cardano is setting up for a big move towards the upside. And it doesn't look good. I'm going to show you why it doesn't look good. But it's always at that point when it does not look good that things turn around and things, go to the moon. Things go to the moon. So you can see here on the chart that we had this big red candle yesterday falling below 10 and 20 moving average, which usually should indicate, a bearish sentiment, right? This is a failure of holding the support and the support was right up here, right? That was the support. So we failed the support down here. We fell down, or not right now. We're trying to get back above it. You can see these big wicks. We are trying to get back above it, and it looks like we are not actually doing that. It does look bearish, but it's only on those, in these bearish moments, in these moments of despair, when suddenly something happens and bam, you get above the moving average. Bam, you get out of the triangle. Bam, you break the resistance on the upside, and so forth, so forth. So we're gonna look at that today. A late adopter. I guess before we start, if you're interested in altcoins beside Cardano, I mean, there's like 6,000 altcoins. If you're interested in altcoins and you don't want to know like what's pumping, what's not pumping, what's good, what's bad, interesting coins and stuff like that, you should be checking out my Patreon. That said, let's see what's happening out here. Let's see what's happening out here. Like we in the start just said, this does not look good. It does not look good. It does not look good. Look here. There are two things that we broke yesterday. First of all, we broke the support. You see this broke support. So right now we're trying to regain the support. And the second thing, we broke this 10 and 20 moving average with this candle down here. So both of those things are actually bearish in nature. We are creating lower low, bearish in nature. But I'm here to tell you, like, this is a good thing. And people like, hey man, how can you say it's a good thing? Cardano is sitting at 0% where everything is pumping. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Let's see here. Let's go to the small time frames. So this is what usually happens. So I'm going to explain how this usually can play out. So we got this support down here. This is on the daily time frame, but we can move it a little bit right now. This daily time frame, it should be something like this up here, give or take. Maybe something like this is more legit. Yeah, that's more legit. Let's use this one since we're on the 4-hourly time frame. So you got some kind of support, and you can see these moving averages. Let's remove all the other lines because we don't need them. They're just confusing us for a second up here. Okay, so you see all these moving averages. This 200 moving average, the blue one is 100, then you got a yellow 50, 20 and 10 moving average. So all of these moving averages are right now are converging into one spot. You can see here how they are very spread out, right? And here they are not spread out. So between the toppest and the lowest moving average, it's this much distance, and look here, it's big difference. So right now what's happening is we are getting into the triangle. The momentum is dying out. Something has to happen. The breakout must come, and we are not actually bearish. If you look at Bitcoin and everything else, like everything, it looks like getting ready to pop. It's building the incentive to go up. And even here you might think like, man, we are below the moving average, because this technically should be a bearish moment. You go down, you hit the support, you go up, you cannot get above the moving average, you go down, and then eventually you break it on the downside. What I'm here to say, as long as we have not broken the support, we are bullish, and I'm going to explain to you why. Because the support can hold for a long time, and these moving averages are right now coming for us, so we don't have a lot of time to go. Like this can be go like 1-2 days at most before actually something happens. But what I expect to happen, and what's oftentimes does happen, is you get pushed against the support, like over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, gets pushed against the support. And what happens down here, usually, not usually, like a lot of times in a bullish scenario, is they're trying to bait people to the downside. They're trying to get people to sell. They're trying to get people to think that this is going down. But what usually happens is right before it is gonna go down, suddenly it pumps, and it pumps above all the moving averages, So you have a big pump up here above the moving averages, then the moving averages start turning around and push you above to the other side. So here, exactly here, when it starts looking the worst, it's when we get the reversal towards the upside. Sometimes you'll get this reversal like here to the upside, but you are just too far. You can see this triangle, and you're just too far from the ending of the triangle. So these things go up and then go down again, right? But when you get into this very last moments of of the triangle, usually it's 70-80% of the triangle up here, right? When you get into these parts of the triangle, break into the upside just before you get into this last part of the triangle is a super bullish move, because usually what it does, it jumps above the moving averages, goes like zigzag, and then blasts towards upside, because at one point it will blast above these moving averages if the support can hold. Now this all depends on the support, of course. This support is like epic support, the support of steel and titanium, or whatever you want to call it, and it should not break. And especially looking at everything else, it should not break. But what we have to do right now is you can see even right now we are going down a little bit. This red candle is still moving towards downside, but eventually it has to pump on the upside. Eventually it has to pump on the upside. So bear scenario, we break the support. Not a good thing, guys, not a good thing. Bullish support, bullish scenario, we bounce up towards the upside. So now it's it's not 50-50, because it is really hard to say what's gonna happen. Like, I think we are a little bit more bullish than bearish. This is the 4 hour. Let's see the daily time frame. You can see the daily time frame over here. Entirety of this move is going just sideways, and the volume is kicking down. So now the volume kicking down does not tell us much beside, you know, the volume, you know, the interest in the move or sideways move is, you know, waning away, and right now something has happened. So going sideways with the volume going down just tells you that something's gonna happen. Not in which direction is gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. The fact that you are below the moving averages does not mean much right now, because this is a daily candle and it can always pump right back up again. So where would I like this to pump? Well, if you look at a 400 moving average, sorry, 4 hourly moving average, that's a 2.29, but on the daily, that's at something at 2.27. So one of these points, you know, a big pump, a bullish engulfing candle up here should do the trick right now, but this can go like for two more days, like you know, before it actually pumps towards the upside. Doesn't matter. We are watching this. If this is gonna break to the downside, we are watching this support line, because I think support line is more important than anything. As long as we are not below the support line, no worries, guys, no worries. Like this has to hold, right? But if you fall below now, especially if you start breaking some kind of 2.1 level down here, and this one here at 2, you know, that's gonna be definitely bad. You know, no problem. So this move towards downside is just to scare people off before it actually bounces above it and, you know, exits the triangle. But until we get there, you know, watch the support line. Don't let it fall down. You know, if you got billions, you know, don't let it fall down. But it looks fine. It looks fine to me, and I think this is gonna, you know, just do like everything else, and gonna eventually bounce towards the upside and, you know, exit on top. So, but we still gotta wait. There are more bullish coins than Cardano right now, but, you know, we take what we get. And that's one of the scenarios that might actually play out pretty soon. And I think that might just be the case. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out right now in the very short-term future. So do make sure to check out the channel tomorrow as well, because I don't think there are notifications on this video. So do come back tomorrow, check the video, and see what's actually happening, what my thoughts about it are. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow at the same time, and check out Patreon. Bye bye.